Yeah, I gotta say, I am, like, overly impressed with this game so far. I didn't have, like, a whole high expectation, or a lot of high expectations for this game going into it, but so far I am definitely impressed. The card building system is simple, yet enjoyable, and it has some depth to it. I like, it's got that use the card more, level the card up kind of aspect. That's interesting. The follower mechanics seem interesting. So far, solid, enjoyable experience, especially for something I got on sale for like $5. You come across the remains of an unfortunate traveler. Whatever attacked him took the flesh but left the wealth. Something interesting pokes out from under the corpse. Of course, whatever did this might still be around. Yeah, I'm gonna gather up the loot. You gather up what you can find. You'll have to study it a little more closely when it's safe. I didn't see. Show last notifications. I got monies. Okay, I got monies. I got 96 monies. That's pretty good. You leave in a hurry, not wanting to push your luck. I don't care. I'll fight whatever the fuck comes. Leave no one behind. Talk to Ulo. What brings you back? Get paid. You were right. Fainun was still alive when I got there, and the spree were trying to get intel out of him. I got him out, though, and it sounds like he never talked. Yep, he reported back just before you got here. And he looks sincere enough when he pledges his undying loyalty. My mentor would have told me to run him through a series of increasingly alienating mind games to really test his commitment. But that just sounds like a lot of work to me. And ultimately, I don't really have much use for a soldier who's that inflexible anyways. You run a very strange operation, Ulo. Well, obviously. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been willing to work with you. Fair point. You get paid 190 monies, and Ulo likes me. Pick a graft reward? Fuck yeah. So, normally I would take the combat graph, but because I've been negotiating so much and I deal so much like self-inflicted damage, I'm gonna go with the extra 6 max resolve. Malin buffer installed, or myelin, however you say that. I'm done with you for the day. But this isn't an exclusive arrangement. If you have other work that needs doing, go for it. Ask about Murder Bay. Mind chatting for a bit? It's been a while since I've had colleagues. Were you born in Murder Bay? I was, actually, though I'm supposed to pretend otherwise. 2 of my siblings were born in Deltree, and my parents would have preferred that for all of us. That sounds loaded. My parents are minor nobility. They offended the delicate sensibilities of some of the mainland oozer or another. Suddenly, they find themselves in soft, voluntary exile to Havaria. Now the entire brood is supposed to redeem them so we can all go home. Seems like a lot of pressure. Not if you don't keep it under a lid. I have my outlets. Just remind myself I'm here because I want to be. What's up with your underlings? How do the other officers feel about you working with the hunter? Oh, they had a few choice words, as she giggles. Some because of their pride, others because maybe they don't want you figuring out what they're up to. We had dirty cops on the derrick, too. Getting the upper hand on them was a specialty of mine. Is that right? Guess you needed to be wily to work your dead off as fast as you did. Well, if you see a chance to put that skill to use, I'm all ears. I'll keep that in mind. Then I'll ask about Nadan. Wait, who is Nadan? Sure, I'll ask about Nadan. If you're willing to cut corners, maybe we should recruit some help. There was another guy who wanted to help me get into the auction. What was his name? Nadan? Ha! Nadan. You know him? Oh sure, he's only tried to kill me about 5 times. It's a good thing you came to me, because I'm gonna take him down. And if you were working along with him, I'd take you down along with him. Just something to keep in mind. It's always good to have the government on your side. You don't want to end up disappeared, like she's talking about. Someone in my position might be suspicious of a hunter asking so many personal questions. Hey, no offense meant. None taken. Not a lot of friends on the derrick, right? You want to get friendly on the job? That's your call. But just keep in mind, I prefer you ask questions rather than favors. Enjoy the rest of your day, Hunter. I have a feeling you'll make the most of it. Well, job's done. You can tell Fish that she was right. You'll suit my needs just fine. That's it? You must have more work for me. Points for enthusiasm, but cool your jets, Hunter. We don't want to ruin a good thing. Yeah, start off with one finger, work your way to two, baby. Go, be a hunter. Do whatever hunters do. Collateral always makes the job go easier. I'll send word to Fish when I'm ready to work with you again. Alright. What do you got for sale? When you need the fastest pencil pusher in the West, you need Uni. The Admiralty has eyes on all. What cards do you have for sale? Plenty of expendable stuff. Hits all enemies, destroys after one use. Oh, man. That's a tough one. That's a really fucking good card, but, like, I've got this fat stack here, and I don't want to blow half of it on a one-time item. This one's a bit cheaper. Gain 2 influence, destroy after 2 uses. All consumables. Let's see here. Hits all enemies. Apply 2 exposed. When receiving defense, reduce the amount by 50%. At the end of your turn, reduce exposed by 1. Defense, wound. Attacks inflict 1 bonus damage on this target at the beginning of their turn. Reduce wound by 1. I will take one of those, because they're a lot cheaper. Actually, no, for 75, I could buy something better. I'm torn. Those are some good cards. I'll have to keep that in mind, that the Admiralty has some good shit for sale. And we got some opportunities, baby. A rare lumen fissure has opened in the bedrock here. Funny things happen when raw lumen vapors go untapped. A healing spring, okay. Or we've got get enfeebling ray. This opportunity will disappear if you don't seize it. Your friend Orug has a gift for you. Apply to impair, destroy after 2 uses. Well, I'm at full health. So, let's go get the card, I guess. What's up? Orug is happy to see you. Hey, Sal, I found something the other day. Made me think of you. You don't have to take it if it'll bog you down, but it's yours. Yeah, I'll take it. It's a consumable. Why not? Sure, Orug. Thanks. Put that to good use, yeah? Grants heavy lifting. What is that? At the start of each battle, gain 4 defense and 2 temporary power. That sure as shit sounds like it's worth 100 shills. Have a little something for you. A wise investment, my friend. Orug loves you. You've managed to capture his loyalty. Don't waste it. At the start of each battle, gain 4 defense and 2 temporary power. That sounds pretty useful. I'd say that was worth the shills. We've got a market. Well, you know what? Let's check the market. Oh, encounter. You think you'd be used to the constant interruptions, but you're still surprised when a stranger approaches you out of the shadows. How's it faring, Grifter? Fancy a test of your mettle? I don't usually go for random brawls unless I'm getting paid for it. It's not that kind of test, Hunter. That's Mettle with a capital M. Only summons Havaria are fit to wield it. Ask about Mettle. What exactly do you mean by Mettle? It's the only currency truly native to the Griftlands. Exert your influence, and you will draw in Mettle as you draw breath. Aha! Sounds like nonsense. Your skepticism serves you well in combat, but not here. Here, find this shrine and see for yourself. Plundock pulls out a map and points to a location that is seemingly just a cave. And take this to get you started. You'll soon see what I mean. You gained 5 Mettle. A unique measure of size, skill, and experience. Mettle can be exchanged for permanent upgrades from a metal vendor. Thank you. Interesting, interesting. Anyways, I was on my way to the market. Remove a negotiation card, possibly. Let's see. Let's see here. I'm gonna get rid of this fast talk. I've already leveled the others up. And what do you have for sale? If this card destroys an argument, gain 1 dominance. Hostility cards deal an additional +1 damage. Yeah, I think I'm going to lean into the dominance spec. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to not use the green diplomacy cards, but I'm going to try to avoid having those as my main source of damage. I would rather be a bit more aggressive because I've got that dangerous card in my deck. And then we'll go to the Mettle shop, I guess, to check that out. Wait, did you seek me out just to recommend your own store? You've heard of word-of-mouth advertising, haven't you? Just have a look at my wares and I think you'll agree it's a solid recommendation. Spend Mettle. Alright, I'll have a look. Ah, so I can increase my stats. Start the game with additional shills. Is this permanent? Use it to make Sal progressively more skilled. You can earn Mettle by completing certain quests, killing specific targets, and defeating particular arguments. So, when it says start the game with additional shills, I assume that if you die, this carries over. I'm also going to use this to increase my maximum resolve, because again, like, I deal a lot of self-inflicted resolve damage, and I'm not really having too much trouble with combat at the moment. Purchase 4 Mettle points. Wow, that's expensive. Unlock flourishes. I want to learn something new. I haven't used any flourishes yet. Oh, I should have fucking bought a flourish instead. Fuck me. Okay, well, I'll keep that in mind for next time. That I can come here and get my first flourishes, because I guess I don't really have any. Oh, I need prestige points. You'll be able to play any of the unlocked flourishes during battle or negotiation by filling your flourish bar. Earn more prestige points when defeating each boss in each prestige level. Check the boss compendium to track your progress bar. So bosses. Interesting. Alright. Well, see you later. Alright. Let's go wrap this quest up. Good. Good to see you're still alive. So, are you and Ulo as chummy as a tin of bogworms now? She's clever, but I think she'd sell me up the river the second I weighed down her canoe. Yeah, well, you two have that in common. Just stay on her good side and she'll stay on yours. For sure. Let's see here. Buy cards. I don't need any of these. Rest in the back. Time to hit the sack. Whack! Hit yourself in the nuts. Blech. Say, someone came in looking for you earlier. They didn't look friendly. Maybe sleep with one eye open tonight, huh? Ask about the stranger. Asking after me? What did they want? Said they wanted to hire you, but if you ask me, they looked like trouble. I sent them packing, said you were out on the road and wouldn't be back for a few days. Still, I've got my blades under the bar if we need them. Alright, well. Alright. I'll take my chances. Fish steps aside and you head down to your room for the night. Something's not right. In the dim light, some of the shadows look darker than usual. Who's there? A figure steps out of the shadows, heavily armed. If it thinks like an assassin and slinks like an assassin. This would have been easier if you'd gone to sleep, Hunter. Not too late to shut your eyes if you prefer. Demoralize or defend. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to fight him either way. But, let's see here. Advantage. You have the first strike and a bonus action. You're in an isolated location. You can get away with murder here. And I can't run. So let's demoralize him first, because I've been putting so much effort into my negotiation. Do you even know who you're working for? Caring isn't part of the job description. Well, maybe you should reevaluate that. Casio ain't like other clients. So he's gonna start. He's got a lot Each of your non-core arguments can stack. Let's see here. When destroyed, it gives Zin 1 impatience. Zin will start the next battle with 2 additional existential crisis. Increase this fighter's panic meter by 1. Pending doom. So it looks like that's going to get attacked. Existential crisis. Existential crisis. Let's see here. We'll apply 3 composure first. Gain some influence. It doesn't... I mean, since I'm not gonna personally take any damage, I'll do that. Oh no! No, fuck! I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Fuck. Shit! Can I get an extra turn? Dismiss all enemy intents. What are your intents? So I can use my flourish. I wanna take that back. Fuck, I wanted, fuck me. Fuck me running. That was dumb. Okay, spend 1 influence, deal 3 additional damage, gain 3 composure. What is this crafty? Intent and target previews are hidden. What's going to be under attack? That'll be under attack, so if I do that, that dies. Oh good, that changed that to main, or the core argument. That's only gonna deal 3. Impatience, Zin, intents, and arguments deploy with +1 damage. Zin's arguments deploy with +1 resolve. Can I should probably be swinging on the main body here, the main argument here. Let me draw 3 cards. Apply 3 composure and draw a card. It doesn't look like I'm taking damage this turn. This card destroys an argument, gain dominance, or threaten. Let's just swing on the core argument again. Only 1 damage. That's a fucking bummer. Oh, right, it's hidden. I need to get rid of that. Attack a random opponent argument for each opponent's argument. Yeah, let's do that. Also, let's Brain Gills first. This is going to be a really good card. Yeah, that worked out. I'll apply 6 composure to myself with some liquid courage. And then, what am I looking at? 3 actions still. Let's gain some more influence. What's this? Ploy. So I can expend 1 and apply 5 composure. Remove this card. Yeah, that's fine. As long as it doesn't, like, destroy my dangerous, I'm okay with that. Doesn't look like you're winning this argument, sir. Alright, let's brainstorm first. What are we looking at? Double composure on all arguments, gain an influence. Gain 2 influence and apply some composure to it. Let's gain this influence first. I'm gonna apply some composure to me. I'm going to apply some composure to Coyote. And those are my actions. Is there an argument? I cannot destroy any arguments with this. However, I will overbear again. Let's see here. I'll apply 3 composure to myself anyways, because I can. And I'll oppress. There we go. Wait, I thought... Oh, well, I guess he dealt enough damage. It doesn't matter. He's lost this argument. Let's build some rapport. Cards no longer gain XP for this negotiation. Oh, I guess that's to, like, prevent farming. That makes sense. I'd say that's fair. It's a long negotiation. I don't know what you want from me. Sure, we'll do that. Take the metal. The upgrades. Restore 5 resolve and apply 5 composure. Destroy. Oh, why does that have to keep happening? Alright, we'll go with draw a card. Apply 6 composure and expend. Apply 4 composure to all friendly arguments. Expend. I will take that one. Boosted threaten or gain a dominance. Let's go with boosted threaten. Pick a negotiation card. What's this? At the beginning of your turn, gain 1 dominance. Menacing air is an argument with 5 resolve. You know, I want this because I'm like kind of building towards putting composure on all my arguments, but if I'm building towards like a hostility deck, that's probably the better option. Because that's just another argument that sits there and gives them a target besides me. Let me tell you something. Just remember, she wouldn't want you to have me killed if she didn't consider me a sizable threat. But no problem, you'll handle what Cascio couldn't, right? The assassin doesn't answer, but you can tell you've left them off balance. Oh, I lose my bonus action for that? That is a fucking bummer. Good news is I can murder this guy. Alright, so he's swinging on me first. I'll apply 5 defense. Dagger throw, of course. And... rooted stab. And I'll end my turn. That's all I've got. Let's see here. It's a boss fight, so why not use the drone? I will again apply 5 defense to myself. And... oh yeah, we're gonna lacerate the fuck out of you, my guy. Is this bleed right here? Oh no, that's Coyotes. Where's right here? Okay. At the beginning of your turn, take damage equal to the count of bleed, then have the bleed count. Okay. Bleed's not too bad. Ooh, even more bleed. Click to continue. Bleed. At the end of your turn, take 3 damage and expend this card. Unplayable. Okay, so it just sits in my hand. Hey, have you ever taken a lot of fucking damage before, dude? Because you're about to. Got 1 action left. This guy's gonna take so much fucking damage. Sure, yeah, let's use the enfeebling ray. Like, he's a boss. Might as well pop everything, right? Let's see here. He's gonna swing on the bot. I really don't give a shit if he swings on the bot. What's Improvise got for me? We can do some bleed. Deal some bleed damage to you. Keep that bleed up. Oh, he parried me, or something. What is doing this? Insert a bleed card into your draw pile whenever Zin deals damage. Oh, he has counter. Okay, I see. Well, let's put some defense on me then, and hopefully that mitigates bleed. It somewhat appears to mitigate bleed. Yeah, this guy's gonna lose here. And oh yeah, you're not surviving. I know that you got some fat loot for me, pal. There we go. Zin's Razor. It's at all of your attacks apply 1 bleed while this is in your hand. That's actually pretty cool, and it's unplayable, so technically it's a consumable item, but it doesn't look like I'll ever lose it. Yeah, totally worth it. 1 metal, battle upgrade for feint, apply 4 defense, and you know, I will take the remove a random There's 6 defense. 6 defense is really good. I'm actually gonna take the defense upgrade. Even though bleed could have fucked me there, I did pretty well. A free negotiation card. Let's go with appeal to reason, probably. The next card played this turn is played twice. Target argument loses 2 resolve, you gain 2 resolve. So it's just like a, oh, it's drain resolve. I'm gonna go with a second appeal to reason. Let's see here. Ability, whenever you apply bleed, heal 1. That's really good, because I've been applying bleed a lot. For the rest of the turn, gain counter equal to half of any attack damage you deal. Crusher. Whenever you improvise while this card is in your hand, reduce the cost by 1 for the rest of this battle. Ooh, that's a really good card, too. Have I been improvising much? I have a few improvised cards. I kind of want this. I like the counter. Counter was fucking me up. Zin lies dead at your feet. Fish charges into your room, moving spryly for a Kradeshi her age. The stranger that I told you about. You alright, kid? Kashio sent them. Typical Kashio, leaving others to clean up her mess. It takes you both a while to deal with the mess, but when you're done, it's cleaner than it was to start. There. Complimentary house cleaning. Now you should sleep soundly, in theory. Fish stands guard by your door for the rest of the night, leaving you to catch up on your shut-eye. Thanks. Ooh, and I get a graft. Gain 1 action at the start of your turn. Enemies no longer panic. Gain 1 action at the start of your turn. Take 3 damage at the end of every turn. Eek. Gain 1 action at the start of your turn. Battle card upgrades with multiple upgrades now have 1 option fewer. I'll take the enemies no longer panic, because that just means I get more guaranteed kills. I don't see that as a negative. You spend time slapping together some makeshift security. If anyone comes through the windows, now you'll know about it. Your bed calls to you. Your folks used to talk about freedom like it was a town. Like a town. One you could move to with enough money for the road. Now you're not so sure. Let's go to sleep. You disliked Nadon? I don't give a fuck if Nadon likes me or not. Fuck the spree. I'm gonna kill the spree. Ulo likes me. I've got some fat boons here. Are these like permanent, or are they only active when I'm in certain areas? It looks like they're permanent. Yeah, I would say that they're permanent. When you wake up, you'd almost think the grog is beginning to look homey if you hadn't almost been murdered in it.